Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. In this video we're going to create a beautiful card, actually two cards I'm going to do with these leafy lines. This is a beautiful stamp set from Stampendous, and look at that, it's just all leaves. But here is the funniest, I've never seen this in a stamp set. And I think that this is so ingenious. They cut this out for sentiment. And then you have this piece that it makes it, you know, into a full, what, like 6x6 stamp, or you can take this out. We're going to take it out for the first card, and then I'm going to use this on the second card to frame things out. We're going to do a little hot foiling. I am an affiliate for Spellbinders and other companies. There's links below this video to click on and place an order. When you do that, I receive a small commission, and that's at no cost to you. So thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. I'm also, my sentiments are going to come from this wonderful Better Press plate, the Nature's Botanical Garden Sentiments. I've made some gorgeous cards with this set, and I got the azaleas. Oh, my azalea card, you'll have to watch it. It is just beautiful. But I also wanted to do a little hot foiling, and I wanted to use this set. I am going to use Happy Bloomin' Birthday, and I'm going to use You're In My Thoughts again, I believe. I don't know. I've already done two You're In My Thoughts. Wait a minute. Let's just switch that up. I've already done two of those. Not that you can't use those, but I like that John Lennon one. If I could get into it. Come on. Here we go. This one right here. And what I want to do is just put it like down in this area here. In this area. So I think that will be okay, even, you know, if something laps over. But let's go ahead and get the, I believe it's this one. Yes, fits in there. The die out for that. And then I'll take You're In My Thoughts out. We already did that. Okay, so needless to say, I am having fun with this set. There's 7 different sentiments in here, and they can go on a lot of cards, as you can see. So first, what I want to do before we get into anything, I want to make this background. I'm going to do some ink smushing, and I want to just use green. So I'm going to go with my GINA green right here, the medium, dark, and light spruce. I'm going to go ahead and this is a piece of watercolor paper. I'm going to put some ink on my surface here. Let me move my card bases and the other card out of the way. And some light spruce, just all green. And medium. Just like that. We could always add more. I'm going to take some water and I'm going to spritz. Just like that. We'll make that move around just a little bit more. And now I'm going to take this, like I said, this is watercolor paper, 5.5 by 4 1/4, the full card front, which I don't know if I'm going to use it that way. I might shrink it down, but it's easier to pick up all of your ink while you have it like bigger than what you need it, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to come around and get a nice kind of squishy background on this watercolor paper. And this is just some watercolor paper I picked up at Walmart. So I'm just going to come through here, get some just like that. And maybe some on the top, around the top there. Oop, of course, where my thumb just went, right? That's the hard part about this, is keeping your fingers off of around the edges, right? But so I just keep kind of dipping it in and see, just letting it do its thing. Just let it do its thing. You'll get the greatest background all the time. Ink smushing is so much fun. So here we go. And now I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to leave that to the side. Let me go ahead and clean this up. Okay. Now you could use any color greens that you want, or a different color. But I'm going to put, because the green leaves, I'm going to stamp in black on this. So I'm going to put this aside and let it dry. Okay. Ooh, still have more. Okay, now, let's see, what can we do next? Next, what I want to do is, I want to bring in a card front. And this is just regular Nina White cardstock, 8.5, I'm sorry, 5.5 by 4.25. And what I want to do is I want to use this piece. And I want to put it here in the corner, and then here, okay? And then I want to come in with a sentiment, probably across the middle of it, okay? Maybe with this we should use the MISTI. I couldn't use the MISTI with the bigger part of the stamp, so I brought in my We Are Memories Keepers one. And now that, because I'm on this thicker rubber, I want to remove that inside. And let's see how we can do this. I don't want it to be all the way up on there because I want this to be off just a little bit so that we get the full, you know, I don't want a line. Okay, so I want to kind of come right about there, I think would be good. And let's go ahead and pick that up. And let me get some black ink. Oh, you know what I wanted to do first? Hold on. Hold up. Before we do that, and that'll be okay. I want to bring in some Salvage Patina. This is some of my new ink, just fun. And I just want to do some blending with it, just around. Not the entire card, okay? This was just a thought I had. I don't know. I guess I got some ink on my fingers there. Picking it up off of the glass, just not to waste ink. So just like that. Let me come down here and that a little bit more. Just kind of coming into a little white area in the center. My shoulder's burning. How funny. From doing a circular motion, right? Okay, so that's good. Okay, now I want to just playing with some ink. That's all. Just play with ink. Now I want to go ahead and let me clean this up again. Now we'll bring the MISTI in and we'll put it where we had it. kind of off of the top there. That should be right in place, yes. Okay, now, little black. Woo! There we go. It had the black, I forgot. I inked it up once. We'll need it again. Not much. Look how pretty that looks. Look how pretty that looks. And this is just by doing some ink blending and adding this in black. That's it. See? I want it here. Okay, so I just flipped it around. Look at how gorgeous. That's going to come in like that. That's good. I'm going to ink this up again. I'm a little amazed. If you could hear it in my voice, I didn't realize that it was going to come out so pretty. Wow, I love that salvage patina. That's the perfect, like, teal look, you know, that bluish greenish look. And I love the way that this fades out. Okay, so this is very, very simple card, but we need to spruce it up a little bit, don't we? Let's see, put that back there, and let's, I bet we're not dry. We're almost dry. We're almost dry. See, it flattened out really nicely, but it gave me that a nice background. And then we're going to go ahead and bring in this stamp. Let this dry a little bit. I'm going to hook up the Glimmer, and I'll be right back. Okay, my ready light is on, but I haven't pushed my timer yet. So I want to go ahead and put my sentiments down, just like that. And this is just scrap foil, and I'm doing it in gold, just like that. And then I have some pieces of paper here. This one's a skinny one. There we go. I'm going to push the timer. Spacer pad. Whoop, I'm sorry. Thin shim, then the spacer pad. Remember, the thin shim has a little bit of a heat protectant in it. Scooch that over. Wait for that button to stop blinking, and I'll be right back. Okay, all the lights are lit up. We're going to undock this, see how we do. Better press plates can hot foil, but hot foil plates cannot better press, okay? So it only goes that one way. Move this aside for a second. When you purchase the system, it comes with the mat, the silicone mat, and the little magnet. And the magnet is good for smaller, you know, dies. A lot of the big ones, it cannot pick up. It's just not strong enough. Look at how gorgeous that is. Oh my stars. That's beautiful. And I was going to go ahead and do the reverse. I'm going to take a solid hot foil plate down, pretty side to pretty side right here. Ooh, I have to get more paper. Let me quickly. Okay, lucky I had a piece. Okay, now then not the. Don't use the press plate for this. Look at how gorgeous that is. I love the way that these plates, the better press plates, foil. They're just gorgeous. Now you just use the piece of foil, okay? You put it in there. And that one might be upside down, I don't know, but it's okay. We're going to cut them out anyway, or at least attempt it. There's that. I have a little flippy part there, that's okay. Let's click that timer. Thin shim spacer pad, and then give that some time. Okay. Look at our dies right here. This is what makes it fun. absolutely fun, right? And we can go ahead and now cut these out. I'm running out of space, right? But that's okay. Okay. So let's get this one first. I just want to do one at a time. Now, if you tape these down, do not touch the foil, because it will remove your foil. I think I'm okay. There we go. Just going to roll that through. And again, that's just on some of my scrap paper, my scrap hammer mill. I put the link below for the hammer mill that I use, and I get it on Amazon. You get a bunch of it. Look at how fantastic. This is just beautiful. Oh, this thing is ready. So let's just switch back for a second. And it's so easy just to move through, you know, of what you want to do here. Oh, and this kind of scooched around a little bit, but that's okay. We're on for this because we're on a solid plate. And I say this all the time, learn your machine. When I use a solid plate, I run it back and forth a few times because I want to make sure that I'm transferring all of that hot foil into the paper. So I'm just going to leave that there for just a second, and we're going to cut this one out. That is beautiful. Wow. That's so beautiful. Let's take a look at that in a second. Let's take a look at this that we've done. Now, see what I mean about the solid, the big plates, just dump them off. It's just best. Look at that. Now this, there's always a film, and this is where it shows you you've wasted nothing. See, I got a little bit of a bend over there, but I thought it would be okay. I think we're going to be okay. Let me move the Glimmer out of the way. I had the hot foil with these. Okay, let's bring the platinum back in. I have this upside down. It drives me nuts. Okay, there we go. This one here. Where's my other one? Here it is. Happy birthday this way. Okay. I'm going to use a little bit of tape, but I'm making sure that it stays on the outside. Okay, that it does not come in contact with the inside of my sentiment there. I'm looking at the ear. Okay. I think I'm okay there. I want to see the white of that. And just tape that up there. Good. Here we go. Because now we can pick, you know, maybe the reversed foil. Look at that with the white on the gold. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. And so now we can pick which one we like with our cards. And here's this one. Looking beautiful. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. And see, I know with my machine to run it back and forth a few times because that's what my machine needs. You know, when I'm on a solid hot foil plate. When it's just the sentiment, then I just go through one time. Oh, look at this. This came out beautifully. Whew, we're lucky. Okay, now, let's see. Let's bring this card in. And let's go ahead. I just love that. Now, I could cut this back and then do a thin black. Let's look at that. Okay. Like a black at, I don't want 5 1/4. I want like 5 3/8. Oh, that's stunning. Okay, that has to be. So, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 is the measurement for this. 1, 2, 3/8, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Okay, that gives us our mat. And a little thin white and a little thin black background. And then this goes down to 5 1/4 by 4. No, 5 3/8. Yes, down to 5 1/4 by 4. Yes. Yes, I know that. Okay, 5 1/4. So I don't want to take off the whole quarter, okay? So I go out 1/8 of an inch, and I cut 1/8 off the bottom, and then I flip it, and then I go to 5 1/4, and I've taken an even amount off of the top and the bottom. Does that make sense? I hope. We're going to do it here too. We want to go to 4 1/4, but I don't want to 5 1/4. I'm sorry. We want to go to 4. Okay, so right there. So I go to 4 1/8, and I cut 1/8 off, and flip it, and then go to 4, and then cut that off. And now I've cut even on both sides. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, let me put this away. Good. Now let's go ahead and mount this onto the black. Yes, that gave me a nice thin border. And I have no idea right now which sentiment we're going to use. We will look at it. But it wasn't that easy, just a little background and a little stamping in black. And now we've come this far with this card. Look at how pretty that is. And now this goes here. On the front. That'll give us a nice thin white border also around, just like that, to pick up the white from inside. Now, oh, I'm so excited. Let's see. That's the white one. Oh, I'm thinking maybe this gold would look better. Yes, definitely. How is that? Love is the flower you've got to let grow. John Lennon. Or we could do Happy Bloomin' Birthday on this. That's cute too. Maybe that white one. I don't know. I gotta look through my thing. Yeah, that kind of. We're gonna do this one. Happy Blooming Birthday. Should I put it down in the corner? Up in here? Let me look. This one? Oh, now see, if I take it off of here, then I kind of like the white one. Let me look up here. Well, now, I like that. I'm going with this. Okay, and I'm just going to glue it down. Easy peasy card to mail. And I'm going to put it right up here. Just like that. Now, let's get some Aura Sequins, because they will glow a little bluish green there. That will look so pretty. Sometimes they like to be friends. Like this one. I can tell now by just touching them that they're a few too many. Let's see, maybe not the big one. I like the littles. Here's that one. 2 up there. Oh, that's exactly what I want. Okay. Ta-da! Where's my little tool? Things go away around here that I just don't even... Oh, here it is. Okay, so we're going to put these on. Just like that. And there's our first card. So pretty. Okay, let's see about our paper. Are we dry? Now that might look really good. Okay, so we don't want to use a Happen Bloomin' Birthday. I'll put this in with my other sentiments to hold onto. This one might go like that. Let's just keep on rolling here. Any more, I just bring you guys into the craft room with me. Let's just go. Okay, so I'm using this We Are Memory Keepers. This is a Precision Press Advanced. I got this because I needed to do like with larger stamps, and honestly I just didn't want to spend a whole lot of money with another MISTI, so that's why I got this one. It seems to work quite well. Now I want for sure that I just put this on here. I don't know if this is where it's going to stay. I definitely need that open. But I want to pick up all of the greenery that I can. So I kind of want to do that. Aha. Okay. There. I just put it back there and held on to it. It's okay. Now I'm going to put my magnets here where that open space is. And I think we're going to be pretty good on this. Okay. Now I might get some up here on, oh, now that was bad, right? I left the mat. Now we got to do that again. Okay, take the mat out because we have a rubber stamp. That would have given way too much pressure. Okay, so let's do this again. I want this open. So I just kind of put this is the best I can do, guys. I don't know. There we go. I'm just going to kind of hold it. I'm going to bring it over to my pegs. I'm going to drop it down. There we go. And then now here I'm just going to straighten it up and put my magnets here. And I should be okay. I should be good to stamp. Bring that down a little bit. See, I can't put the magnets up in here because of the stamp, okay? Alright, so let's see. Let's get this out of the way. We're doing a lot. Well, we're doing 2 cards, that's why. We're going to go with black. Now, you could go with a darker green if you wanted to. I think this black will be good. I like that it's on a positioning device. This way, if I need to come back and do it again, I will. I'm just going to push it down. I'm going to use my little tool. Not pushing too hard because then, you know, it could get smushy. Looking pretty good. We'll do it again. Now remember, this is on just some watercolor paper. So it is, you know, a little bit different. Might have to go a few times. It's okay. Just keep going. Well, that's coming out pretty good. Let me see if I can't just transfer a little bit more ink. If not, we can ink it up one more time. Let's see what we get. Oh, that looks pretty good. Pretty good. Nice. And then over here, now we're just pressing. And then down in here. I love it. We'll leave it just like that. I'll take this to the bathroom sink and wash it off. just going to bring that out of there, cover the black, because you know. There we go. I'm going to see if I can clean this up really quick. Yeah, just clean it up really quick before anything sets. This is just alcohol. It's taking it right off. See? Easy peasy. Wonderful. Okay. All right. Now, this is wet. I can see it. It is shining. Okay. Now would be a good time if you wanted to do some embossing on it, but I'm not going to. But this is shiny, wet. I can see it. I'm going to break away, let that dry, and I'll be right back. Okay, everything's dry and we're ready to put it together. Look at this fantastic stamp. I just think that this was very smart, whoever thought this up. I really think that it was nice to take this chunk out of the bottom because we can use this in many different ways, along with putting it together and using it, you know, that way. So let's just go ahead and glue. A little ink smushing, a little ink blending, stamping in black, and we've got it. And I did the same proportions in paper, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and then 5 1/4 by 4, just so that they'd look nice together. Just like that. And then now this one I'm going to use the reverse. I am going to use the gold right there. I think that looks great. Love is the flower you've got to let grow. John Lennon. There we go. And here are our 2 cards for today. Let's put some, let me put a block on that. And let's see what we can do with these guys. I like it. Let's do that. Wonderful. So here it is. This is the leafy lines. I hope you enjoyed putting this card together with me and, you know, figuring out what to do. A little hot foil, little stamping, little ink smushing, little ink blending. We had fun. Here's our 2 cards. Oh, let's go ahead and put this on a card. It's just the front. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, let's put this. I was like, wait, something looks different. I needed the white border. And then we're going to orientate this way on this one. Landscape. Just like that. That fell into place nicely. Okay, now for sure. There's our 2 wonderful cards with the leafy lines. I think you guys will really enjoy this as a background, and then you'll be able to add other things from many of your other collections. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.